guys, welcome back to another video. So as you guys have already seen in the thumbnail, today we are going to talk about all the visa documents that one needs to keep ready when you already have a visa sponsored job. So this video is actually the continuation of the previous video which we have already published in our channel, guys. So we have already published a video how to find, like how did we find a job in abroad and how did we land here in Hungary for a job, for his job, and what we went through and our experiences, what, like everything we have just accumulated in a video and we have just published in our channel, guys. I will link that video in the description. So this is the video continuation of that video. So in this video he's going to tell us what documents we had to keep ready and how long like everything, like he's gonna tell everything about the visa process, like how did we approach, how did we get approached by the company and everything. So let's get this video started. So are you ready?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask him a lot of things. So I already have a list of documents which I've already jotted down and kept it separately. Since we are three of us, like my husband, myself and my son, we are three of us, and his company gave us a family relocation visa for me and son, and for him it was a EU blue card visa. So what was the first set of documents which you kept ready, and how did the even company approach you for the visa process? What was the first step?
So as soon as the offer is released, there is one person from the HR team. So she's like a visa coordinator at this company. So she asked me to send my degree certificate directly to Hungary through Korea.
Okay.
I was hesitant that whether I can send this original
Correct.
degree certificate or not.
Yeah,
But
and they're
yeah.
asking the original degree certificate here. So be very cautious, guys. Yeah.
Yes, and then as part of offer acceptance, we have gone through how the company is and how big it is. So it's like we can trust that company. So that I couriered my degree certificate. But before that, there is something called as apostille degree certificate.
Okay.
That means they want to check that this document which I am sending is valid one and the original one, but not a fake one.
Okay.
So for that, what government is doing is they will be apostilling the documents
Okay.
from the Indian government saying that this document is valid. So for this, I had to find out who can do this apostille in India. So then I got to know that that will be done in Delhi, but there are like third-party brokers where we can approach in Bangalore, and then they will send that document to Delhi and then get it apostilled and give it back to us.
Yeah.
So before sending it to the company, I had to go to that office in Malleshwaram, Bangalore, and then I had to give them the document. That guy sent it to Delhi, and then he got it apostilled, then gave it back to me.
Yeah.
Then I couriered it to the Budapest office.
Yes.
And this process of apostilling took 1 week.
1 week. And what was the price for the apostille that you paid?
It's per document 2,500. So
Okay.
they asked me to apostille my degree certificate, my birth certificate, and my marriage certificate.
Yes.
So it's like 7,500 for 3 documents.
Okay, so that was the cost. So the person which we gave in Bangalore was a third party person, and there will be a lot of people online. If you guys go and check who will help you with the apostille, I think you'll find a lot of people who will be doing that for you.
And you can post the address of that guy in your description.
Yeah, I can give the contact of that person in my description. If you guys want, you can just leave a comment. I can also get in touch with you guys, like whoever wants it. Yes, so that was a set of documents which the company will be asking you to get apostilled and courier them to the address of the company. So before giving any original documents, be very cautious. Please do all the checks properly, inquire properly, and then only proceed to give your original documents, guys.
Yes.
We did all the checks and we were sure. We asked a lot of people here. We were sure and we were okay to give our original documents. We got them apostilled and sent what are all the documents was asked in our email to the HR team in this office. So it
and
was
also I was not knowing what this apostille means. So when I went to that Bangalore office, that third party person was telling that even if it is like university admission in abroad or it's like job offer in Singapore, Dubai, these people are asking for apostilles
it is just a
recent
stamp
times,
from government of India. That's
saying
all.
that your degree is valid or your document is valid.
That's all. So it is not. It's not a big procedure, but you'll have to just find someone who's gonna do that for you.
Yes.
It is just a stamp of some 50 to 100 rupees if you go to Delhi directly.
Yes.
But since we are doing it from Bangalore to Delhi and everything, the cost and it's like they even
third
take
party
care.
cost, yeah.
Take care of the document also very well. They'll not lose it and everything. So we'll have to pay that money for that kind of a thing. Yeah. So here you said degree certificate, marriage certificate, and
My birth certificate.
birth certificate you got apostle, but did you post only the degree certificate to the Hungary office?
No, for me they were asking all those 3 documents.
So all the 3 documents you posted?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Did they didn't ask anything of ours in the first
No.
thing? Okay, they
It's
didn't ask
only,
anything.
for the employee.
Okay, but make sure your passport is updated, guys. Like for example, his passport, my passport, and my son's passport. Make sure like it has like proper validity, at least to 5 years of validity is there on your passports. That is very important.
So that you don't have to change your permits each and immediately.
Exactly. So that is one of the important thing. And if you guys have any old passports, also make sure you keep it very handy and do not lose it. Whenever you're going somewhere, like whenever you have to go to your visa office, you'll have to carry your old passport as well. And you have written passport size photos. Yeah, I think I have had this experience when I go to the photo shop where they take the photo and all in Bangalore. They were asking to which country are you flying to. So I believe there are different size of photographs sizes that vary from country to country. And if you tell you're going to Europe, they will only provide a photo of that size, right?
And again, in Europe, you have different dimensions for Germany, Sweden, and then Hungary.
Yeah, so please
you
make
have to
sure,
be country
yeah.
specific, not continent specific.
Yes, yeah, you have to be very specific about the place which you are flying to, and the photographers also will be aware of all these things, and they will make sure they'll print the passport size photo in that specific dimensions and give
Basically, it's not a passport size photo; it's a photo for visa based on the dimensions of country.
That's all. And make sure you have your Aadhaar card, PAN card, degree certificate apostille, birth certificate apostille, and there is something called as police clearance certificate.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's one of the important documents saying that you don't have any FIRs on you, you don't have any cases on you. Initially, we thought it's like easy procedure. We can go to a local police station and then get it done. But the thing is, it's not very easy. You have two options to do it. One option is you have this online portal. We are not sure about what that portal is because we have applied it in the other way, which I'm going to explain you. But in online portal, you can apply it, and in like 20 days or 25 days, you will get it to your home, or you have to collect it from local police station. But what we have done is the same way how we apply for passport in India through the government passport website.
Passport Seva Kendra.
Yes, Passport Seva Kendra. You have option to select PCC, that is Police Clearance Certificate, and then book your appointment at nearest passport office.
Yes.
Go on that particular date and time, and then give your documents like your passport, and then you have to just write a letter like why are you traveling to that particular country.
Yes.
And then they will take your biometrics, they'll take your photo. And
it is the same process of how you are applying a passport.
passport
To get a passport police clearance
Yes.
certificate. It is the same thing. You'll have to go through all the 3 counters which we go through when we apply a passport. It is the same like that. And make sure you're applying your police clearance certificate to everyone. For example, in his case, he applied for himself and for myself and also for my baby. He is just 3 years old, but even then, even the baby, even if it is like 1 month old baby also, they will ask a police clearance certificate. So everyone should be there, and I mean the passport clearance certificate, the police clearance certificate should be there for all of us. Yeah, that is very, very important, guys. Also, guys, for the police clearance certificate, make sure you at least have like 1 month time before your visa appointment. It might take long time, like it might take from 2 to 3 weeks for the PCC to come to your home or to the local police station. So make sure you apply it very early in hand, so that you don't have to be in the last minute use.
And also the validity of document is only 6 months. So
Yes.
make sure you are in those timelines when you go for a visa appointment.
Yes, so please keep all these points in the mind, and that is also like I think the application will just charge you 500. So after the PCC, make sure you have your 10th and your intermediate marks cards ready just in case, to keep it handy. And then in our case, we had our marriage certificates, and there is something called as applications here. So this is the visa applications, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, can you just tell about this visa applications?
So there will be like 2 options. One, company will provide you offer and then ask you to do entire visa by yourselves. At that particular point of time, you have to inquire like which documents that country is requesting, and then you have to do it all by yourselves.
Yeah.
But in my case, the company provided their support doing all this with their own lawyers. So visa applications will consist of one main application and then one address proof, like after you come to your sponsored country, where are you going to stay. And then they have this document called as labor certificate, saying that why are you hiring this particular person from other country instead of the local people. And then you will have some EU blue card application and general details application along with your preliminary contract. That's like employee preliminary offer letter.
It's not the main offer letter. It is just for the visa purpose. They would have released a temporary offer letter. That's called as a preliminary
Offer letter.
Yes.
So along with all the documents which Kavya mentioned at the beginning of the video, you have to club it with this visa application documents and then go to your visa embassy on that particular appointment date
Yeah.
and submit those documents.
All these applications, whatever he mentioned now, will be couriered. In our case, the company couriered from this country to India to our address. They took all the addresses. They managed it very well. They did the translation of a degree certificate according to their university things, and that was also sent along with this applications. And we'll have to keep everything in a form. Like make sure you have a file ready. Keep everything ready. All this whatever I've mentioned. Make a note of everything, and then we'll have to go to the visa appointment place, like the visa office at that particular time. And also there is something called, he have mentioned Xerox of all the applications till now. So make sure you already have like 2 to 3 copies of all the documents whatever is there with you, everything. And also travel insurance. What is more about, like, what do you want to mention about the travel insurance?
So the embassy people wants to make sure that you at least have 6 months of valid travel insurance when you come to this country. So in case of any emergency or mishap, you can use the travel insurance at the hospitals, so that it will be better for you and your family.
Okay, was that provided from the company?
Yes, it was provided by the company.
Okay.
If not, you can pay some 14,000 for the Shenzhen travel insurance for
14,000.
6 months. 14,000 INR.
Oh, okay. This is air and pay slips.
Yes, and you have to have your valid air ticket, and then you have to have your previous employer pay slips, and then you have to have your bank statement, like 6 months of bank statement. And these days they are expecting like minimum balance of 3 lakhs average for 2 months.
Okay, so you'll have to have 3 lakhs amount which is there in your account.
Since 2 months.
Yeah, and who is gonna book the flight tickets? Like, should we have it booked already, or we don't even know when we are flying?
It
right?
depends. So it's always better you book a flight ticket where you can always reschedule the flights. So if your flight ticket is 1 lakh, there will be options in Make My Trip or Paytm or whichever provider you're booking the ticket. Pay some extra 5 to 10,000 and you be flexible on your journey, because this visa might take more time or might take less time. So you never know your exact travel date. Or if it gets rejected, then in that case you have to cancel your air ticket. So it's always better to do a flexible air ticket.
And did the company provide this air tickets for us?
Yes, they have provided that.
So they had blocked the temporary flight tickets, I believe, for us, and they have provided us with the air tickets, and also they provided us with the stay, also the address and everything once we come to this country like Hungary. So they provided all those details to us, and the documents related to all those details to us. We had a copy of everything while we are going to the visa office. So they will definitely ask for the air tickets, and also where are we going to stay after coming to this country. That proof also we need to show to the visa officer at their office. And he also mentioned about bank slips and the bank balance. What is work service certificate?
Work service certificate is, I was telling right, that in with visa application we will have this labor contract.
Okay.
That this person, why are you hiring this person?
Okay.
So that is that certificate.
Yeah. Also Form 16.
Form 16, all the taxes which you pay in India, you will be filing your tax returns using this Form 16.
Yeah.
So it's better to have 2 or 3 years of Form 16. In my case, they did not ask us when we were there at Visa Embassy, but it's better to have.
Yeah. So these were all the documents which we kept ready. So I will leave a list of all the documents in the description, guys. And along with his documents, I was also going to the visa office to give my biometrics, right? So our visa office was in Mumbai. They gave us a date appointment somewhere in May. So we went there, and he kept all the documents ready along with all the Xerox and everything. And mine also included the same thing, like a passport size photos, Aadhaar card, PAN card, PCC, degree certificate. And my degree certificate I didn't get apostilled, like for the visa I didn't get apostilled at that time. And then my birth certificate, marriage certificate, 10 certificates, and my application as well, because they will be sending applications for me as well as a dependent who is going to stay with him. So that application and Xerox of all the above documents, along with the travel insurance and flight tickets which the office people have sent for us. They have sponsored everything for the relocation. So everything was taken care of by the office guys. And for Agastya also, it was the same set of documents: his passport, his photos, and everything, all the Xerox, his air tickets, and everything. We kept everything in a separate file. We categorized everything in each files, and when we went to the visa office, we took premium service there. Because we have a kid and everything, so that everything will go like very peacefully, kind of a thing. In that premium service, there was a person who was allocated for all of us. So that person used to come to us, take all the documents. We never used to go and stand in line and everything, and that was also chargeable. I think they charged around 10,000 extra for us for that premium service. And yes, they had a launch for breakfast and everything, so that's a different story. But whatever, because of the kid and because it was the first time of our experiences, we took that service and it went very smoothly. They just came to us, collected all the documents, and we just gave the biometrics, and we went to the visa officer, Hungarian visa officer. They just asked a simple question like, where are you going, and then what is the name of the company and what is your role. That's all. There was no any other questions. We gave our biometrics and we came back home to Bangalore from Mumbai. And I think it took us for more than like 100 days for us to get our visas. I don't know for what reason, but there are so many people who've got their visas within 30 days only. So that's the story, guys. So I don't know for what reason, but it depends from person to person. Everyone's story is different. There were a lot of people who were hired for the same company and they also got their visas rejected, and the company also helped for reapplying their visa, and within 30 days only they got their visas as well. So there were a lot of stories, but in our case, it took like more than 100 days for us to get our visas. We were very tense at that point of time. We didn't even know what to do, and he already resigned in his present company as well, and that is the reason I told you guys in my previous video, please make sure to resign in your current company only once you get your visas in hand. And as a part of all these things, even I had to resign my job in Bangalore and then come with him for to this country. And right now I'm searching for a job here. Is there anything that you'll have to mention? I think I told everything from whatever.
You covered almost everything.
Yeah.
So as you said, it might take 100 days. There are cases where it can be done. I mean, it was done only within 15 to 20 days.
Yeah.
So it depends on case to case.
Yeah.
And all the journey which we spoke about is only for Hungary.
Yeah.
So it's not like for Schengen work visa, because every country have their own rules.
Yes.
And
the rules also will keep changing every year, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah. So whatever we have gone through, we have just wanted to keep it in front of you guys, so that at least if this information helps to one person out there who's watching their video, we'll be really happy. And yes, I wish you guys all the best, and you can directly get in touch with me on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram ID in the description. Please do make sure you follow to my Instagram channel and my YouTube channel as well, guys. I need your support. If you guys want any kind of information regarding the work or visas or anything in the country where we are living in Budapest, you can just reach out to me on Instagram. I will be very happy to get in touch with you guys and answer your questions. Yes, that's all. I want to end my video here. So please do subscribe, and if you like this video, do like, share and comment. Bye bye. See you in the next video.